Well, this year seems to be full of K-pop idols' sweet love stories, right? Yesterday, 2 p.m. Ok Taecyeon suddenly became the center of attention when the male idol and his girlfriend were spotted walking hand in hand on the street. The owner of these photos didn't recognize Taecyeon and was only impressed by his huge back until he took off his face mask. The news quickly surfaced on the internet and pulled tons of different expressions. Well, looking like the two were enjoying their time hanging out just like any couple. In Taecyeon's long career of over 13 years, this girlfriend is the first ever one to be revealed to the public. She is a gorgeous office worker, yes, a non-showbiz girl. More surprisingly, the two have been in a romantic relationship for over 4 years. Well, seems like they are not adversely affected by individual hectic schedules, which is one of the main reasons leading to lots of K-pop idols' breakups. Taecyeon revealed that he was seriously dating this girl even when K-net has a stigma on idols who are dating. Right now, fans can't help but show their excitement and expect a happy ending for him. Okay, jumping into another piece of good news for today. Time flies. It's already been 7 years ever since Red Velvet made their first debut with the smash hit Happiness. Since SM has not given any official statement regarding the future of their precious girl group, fans get even more curious about whether Red Velvet is gonna refuse SM's renewal after their 7th anniversary. Amid the tension, Wendy just gave fans a relief for now as she dropped a hint about the next move of Red Velvet. Particularly, after recording the radio show Wendy's Young Street just a few days ago, a fan asked Wendy a simple question: what she will be doing on Saturday. And surprisingly, this question led Wendy to drop an unexpected spoiler. Wendy unveiled that she would spend the day on a photo shoot for Season's Greetings. For your information, Season's Greetings are popular packaged products in K-pop, which will be used in the next year. Red Velvet's first ever Season's Greetings was initially released in 2016, and they've carried on the culture every year ever since that. So Wendy's revelation is said to be a massive spoiler of her contract renewal, because SM wouldn't release products featuring Wendy if she was to leave the company. Moreover, SM has never published any Season's Greetings for solo artists, which means Wendy was confirming this photo shoot is gonna be for the whole Red Velvet, or at least a subset of the members. Naturally, Wendy's spoiler can't be taken as an official confirmation. It implies that the disbandment of Red Velvet won't be happening soon. So just stick with us to get the latest updates. Now, it's the turn for the bad news. Ever since Blackpink Lalisa published her solo MV, though Blinks of course went completely crazy about it, the fact that Lalisa has been receiving quite a lot of mixed reviews from critics really brought some mood down. Most notably, a well-known American music magazine named NME just published a review of Lalisa, in which Lalisa failed to satisfy this tough listener. According to NME, the score for Lisa's first solo debut was only 2 out of 5 stars, which is very low, and following that are dozens of harsh criticisms. Specifically, the review is titled, "Lisa's dull and empty Lalisa is far from the solo debut the Blackpink rapper deserves," and began with the sharp comment Lisa's first single album falls disappointingly flat. The review then heavily criticized Lisa's rap on the song, stating, "Instead of the shining, swaggering triumph you might expect, its quality is disappointingly low." Thus, they doubted the real capacity of Lisa, as well as YG's producers. The lyrics are also considered empty, which didn't show any of the female idol's serious attitude at all. The review got even harsher when NME affirmed that it's hard to find the positives in Lalisa. The title track is an awkward song, lurching through its lines that find Lisa switching between dull singing and rapped bars, rather than encapsulating the idol's natural cool. According to this magazine, Lalisa is nothing but a different track altogether. Perhaps only when it was a Blackpink song, the dynamic of having different voices and personalities could possibly save it. But only one person? It falls regrettably flat, they stated. Everything didn't stop there. NME even rated the B-side Money much worse than Lalisa. They stated Money was obvious, safe, and boring to be worthy of hitting repeat. Besides, the Thai rapper was said to be unable to pull off the braggadocio required to make you envious of her stacks. The last thing NME mentioned was Lisa isn't credited with any creative input on either track, both written and produced instead by a varying combination of Blackpink's frequent collaborators including Teddy Park, 24, Boom, and RT. Some netizens may claim that it's Lisa who specifically requested for her Thai culture to be put into Lalisa. However, Lisa just revealed she told Teddy that I wanted to produce the song in Thai style, and all of the tracks were said to be done by Teddy. Well, throughout the review, it's hard to see any enemies compliment on Lalisa. At the moment, this article has caused tons of various arguments on social platforms. While fans are trying to give strong viewpoints to defend Lisa, lots of other netizens find NME's critics reasonable at some points. Anyway, up to now, Lalisa has still made a lot of records and is successful in terms of finance. That's the news for today. Do like, share and subscribe to KbizHub if you don't want to miss the juiciest news next time. Bye bye.